It's hard to forget, but I get confused. So confused, but I'm trying to be strong and yet I still lose. Hi guys, yes, we are going for a very dark, dramatic eye makeup look using the new Pat McGrath Labs Celestial Odyssey eyeshadow palette. This is so stunning. Look how it just glistens in the light. This is my first time ordering something from this brand and boy is it pricey. Very, very pricey, but it's quite big. The eyeshadows are quite large and the color story is so beautiful and different, and I feel like I get a mix of everything. So today we're going to be focusing on one eyeshadow. I wish I was able to just solely focus on this eyeshadow palette, but to create this eye look, and it's quite cool, there wasn't a matte eyeshadow that I could use with this look unless you want to go for something warmer. So the color that we're focusing is this one right here. It's so stunning. When you look closely, there's little bits of blue glitter. See what I mean? Like you get this little bit of like bluish green. It's really beautiful. Continue watching for this eyeshadow tutorial, and if you're curious what's on my base, definitely check out what's down below. I'll have everything linked. Whenever I talk about eyeshadow primer, I always use this one. This one is by Ulta Beauty. It does have a little bit of tint in it and I really like that, and we are definitely going to need it since we are using shimmers and just a lot of darker colors. I do this thing where I apply it on my eyelids, obviously, but I also apply it under my eyes because if I'm adding any eyeliner or any eyeshadow, or even just to help my concealer not move around throughout the day. And if you're wearing this to a special event, maybe for the holidays or for New Year's, you want this to last. Usually I would do my base first, but because these eyeshadows can be quite messy, specifically the darker one that I'm using, when you look closely, there's actually bits of blue sparkle, which makes it so pretty and really unique. Because this is a very dark smoky eye look, I want to start off with the base that is dark and that will help the shadow stick to something even more than just the eyeshadow primer. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel London eyeliner in jet black. I'm using this one specifically because it's really easy to blend. I don't want one that's not going to budge at all because then it's going to be really hard to blend it out. Just keep that in mind. And I'm also going to tightline with this. So I'm focusing it at the base and then blending it out. And then using a small blending brush. This doesn't have to be perfect. It can look messy. I'm also using this eyeliner as a transition shade because I don't really have too much that's gonna go up here besides this eyeliner. I totally forgot to use tape, so before we continue blending, let me add some tape. I like to put it on my skin first so it's not as sticky, and then with a flat eyeshadow brush I'm just going to dampen it and then go in with that beautiful color. And I'm just going to press it on the center, just like that. Can you guys see that blue? It's so pretty. And then with a clean blending brush, just gonna blend those edges. Though I love these colors, one thing that it's missing is just a matte black. I really wanted to create this smoky, blown out look, and I can't do that without a matte black unless I want to warm it up and replace it by using this matte warm brown over here. If you want a warmer look, totally do that and not use black, but I wanted this to be a cooler makeup look, so then I'm going to go in with black. Using a small smudge brush, just going to pack it on. The black starting out here in the outer corner as if I'm going to create a wing, and I'm just packing it on right here. And I am going to go a little bit higher too, but still focusing it on the outer corner. For the inner corner pop, I want to use a beautiful silver color, and unfortunately it's not in the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, so I am using this single eyeshadow. This one is by L'Oreal. This is their 24 Infallible. It's in shade Liquid Diamond. It's so pretty. I bought this years ago and I hardly use it because I rarely ever go for a color like this, but I think it pairs so beautifully with the black and then the shadow from Pat McGrath with the little bits of blue sparkle. It's so pretty, and I'm going to use a very small smudge brush, but this one is flat and it's precise. So focusing it on the inner corner, bringing it up and diffusing it with the other eyeshadow, and then bringing it down. And I'm only bringing it up a little bit because I want it to just blend with the other shadows. That was pretty fast. I'm going to take the tape off, and then before I get into applying eyeshadow to my lower lash line, I do want to put concealer first. This is why it's so important to do the eye look first, because all the sparkles got all on my skin. This is a full coverage makeup look, so I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo concealer. This is so good. lasts all day and the coverage is phenomenal. You know what powder I've been really enjoying? The Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in Honey. I got this during the Sephora VIP sale and this is amazing. I love the original one, but something about the honey shade, it has the perfect amount of warm undertones. Going back in with the black eyeshadow, whatever I have on the brush, I'm just going to smudge it and connect. I'm going about halfway and then going back in with that silver shade. I'm going to do the inner corner and just blend it in with the black eyeshadow. Even though you might not be able to see it, I am going to apply some eyeliner, but this one is a long wearing like smudge proof liner. It's my favorite one. It's the L'Oreal Infallible one in black. And I'm just going to just do a little bit at the lash line. I'm mainly focusing it on the outer corner, going halfway. And then curling my lashes. I've been testing out this. This is the Lancome mascara primer. I'm still not sure if it's better than an inexpensive drugstore option. I might do a video comparing this one to something else. Oh no, there were a lot of great reviews on this, and this is, I believe, my first time buying a more expensive mascara. I want my lashes to look really dark, so I'm going to go in with the Essence Lash Princess. This is the waterproof version. For such a dramatic look, I definitely need some fake lashes. I'm using these are my go-to. It's the Ardell Naked Lashes in 424, but I'll specify in the description box, but I like to cut them in half because it's just more comfortable for me. Eyes are basically done, so let's move on to complexion. Since I use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, let's go in with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This is so good. Full coverage, definitely on the matte side. You need to make sure that you prep your skin properly because this will enhance dry spots. The coverage on this is so good. I think I want to wear this to a holiday party that I'm going to. Don't mind this little bump on my lip. I was so excited to get these Tahine Mango Ice Pops, by the way, which are amazing. Where did I get them? I think I got them at Target. Love them so much. But I got so excited that it just stuck to my lip and then this is what happened. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to cover that up. But anyway, my face is looking quite flat. I need to add some shadow to it. I've been really enjoying this Cosmetics So Soft Contour. The shade is Terra. It's cool enough to use it as a contour, but not too cool where it makes me look sick. We're gonna go a little ham with this contour stick. I'm gonna do a little bit more than what I would typically do. See what I mean? How it's not too cool? It's perfect. I'm really surprised. I did say I was going in heavier. Now I'm just gonna set everything using the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in Honey. This is what makes my makeup last forever. And even when I wear a mask, little to no creasing. I also like playing loose powder on my breakouts so the concealer or the foundation doesn't move too much throughout the day. And this kind of just keeps everything in place. And since I want this to be a really sharp contour, just gonna add a little bit of powder right under, leading to my lips. Letting that bake, let's go into the eyebrows. I've been testing this out. This is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I've never tried anything from this brand. I know they're known for their eyebrow products, but this stuff is so good. I'm just not used to using something where you have to use a separate tool. And I like how you don't need to use any sort of spray or anything to activate it. All you need is just a spoolie brush. I want my brows to be really fluffy and prominent, especially pairing it with such a dramatic eye look. I want the brows to stand out as well. This product is just so easy. Like, just like that, it's up. Look at that difference. And there is no residue, nothing white. This product is amazing. I kind of want to do a brow products review, specifically with clear brow products, because there have been a few that have blown up that are extremely popular, and I want to review them side by side and see which one is truly the best. And I know this one that I'm using right now is up there, but there are a couple of others, and I think I'm going to make that into a video within the new year. If that's something that you guys want to see, let me know in the comments below. My brows are so intense. Not everyone is going to like this brow look. I totally get it. I only do it sometimes, but I need to fill in my brows because they are quite sparse. This is the Cosmetics Brow Pencil in Universal Taupe. And just to give my brows just a little more definition, I like using this. This is the Cosmetics Micro Fluff Sculpting Brow Cream, and it really does sculpt your brow hairs. It's pretty incredible, and it's so small. And at first I didn't care for it, but once I started applying it with clear brow gels that really have a good hold, this works amazingly. And I will show you guys the difference. Do you see that difference? It just gives that extra, I don't know, like 3D effect. My brows just jump out a little bit more. Wiping away the excess powder. I definitely want to add some color to my cheeks, but I don't want it to be super bright or anything because my main focus are the eyes. So I think this blush is perfect. This is the Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose. I like to set my face first and then apply highlighter. I'm almost done with this one. This is by e.l.f. This is the Stay All Night setting spray. Really good. Love the mist. Now I would typically choose a warmer highlighter, like that's what I like to go with. But since this is a cooler tone look, I think I want something a little more neutral. So I'm going to be using an oldie but a goodie. This is the Mary Lou Luminizer by theBalm Cosmetics. Can't remember the last time I bought something from this brand, but this highlighter everyone used to talk about. That is intense. Then I'm gonna add some on my cupid's bow, my nose, then right here, brow bone, just a little. Then going in with Jason Wu Beauty, this is a lip liner in Chic Parisian. This is probably the nudist I would go. Anything lighter than this, it's gonna make me start looking sick, and that's not the look I'm going for. See what I mean? Just on its own, it washes me out. So I'm going to add a lip gloss that has a little more pink to it. This one is by Rimmel London, Stay Glossy in shade Dorchester Rose. And this has a little bit of shimmer to it. This lip gloss just pulls it all together. I hope you guys enjoy this makeup look using the new Pat McGrath Labs Celestial Odyssey eyeshadow palette. Even though I only used one eyeshadow, I think it turned out really beautiful. I do want to explore this more, so if you want to see any future looks using any of the other shadows, definitely let me know. I do really want to use the green for a holiday event that I'm going to. Maybe I will film that, maybe do a get ready with me. I think that will be the next video I film. This palette is absolutely stunning, so if you have this on your wish list, you're getting it for the holidays, you will not be disappointed. Unfortunately, when I take off this makeup look, I wish I was going somewhere special, but just staying home and taking care of my puppies, but they'll appreciate it. Anyway, before you leave, like this video, subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!
I'm sorry, I forgive you. I'm sorry, I forgive you. I'm sorry.